Hello and welcome to Tampa Bay Right Now, where we inform you, the community, on issues affecting the area today. On this show, local experts are here to help us go green, something that is important to not only our area, but also the entire world. We will provide resources on where you can get help and answer some questions you may have along the way. This is Tampa Bay Right Now. Hi, I'm Allison Burns, and today we are discussing how you can learn about protecting our environment and going green. Joining me first is Christine Wall, who is a member of our local Greenpeace organization. Welcome to the show, Christine.
Thank you,
Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much.
So tell us about Greenpeace, what it is and what your role is.
Well, Greenpeace is a nonprofit organization, and we're an international organization, and we have several different campaigns that we're working on to alleviate some of the damage that's happening to the environment and animals in the ocean, climate change, the dangers of nuclear energy, toxic. So our major campaigns are nuclear, oceans, forests, toxics, as well as climate change, which I'm working on right now in the Tampa Bay area.
So what is it that you do exactly?
Well, I'm the community coordinator for Greenpeace in Tampa Bay, and we are working on the Clean the Cloud campaign here in the Tampa Bay area with other community coordinators around the nation are also working on the same campaign.
So what is Clean the Cloud?
Well, do you know what the cloud is?
No. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think, like, when I think of all this stuff, I think global warming, I think, like, you know, pollution in the air. Am I right?
You're getting close.
Okay.
The cloud is like a technical term for where all our wireless data goes. Like if you use your cell phone.
Like on the iPhone, the cloud.
Right,
Duh.
yes, that's it. But it's really not like this ephemeral cloud. It's huge data centers that are storing data and transferring data electronically. And companies like Amazon and Microsoft use these data centers, to do their business, and they are really huge. They use a lot of energy, some of them almost as much as 200,000 homes.
Wow.
They are so large you can see them from outer space. And if the cloud was a country, it would be the 5th largest energy user globally.
So how is that affecting our environment?
Well, the cloud is powered with dirty energy like coal and nuclear.
Okay.
So here we have cutting edge companies that are using fossil fuels like coal to generate the electricity to power their data centers. So that, of course, is accelerating climate change.
Right.
And contributing to it.
Right. So how can the community get involved? How can we kind of stop the cloud?
Well, we have petitions that we're putting together to submit to Amazon and Microsoft to influence them to clean their cloud. They certainly have the technology and they have the financial wherewithal to make a difference. In fact, we're very happy. Greenpeace has made significant progress with Facebook. They have just built a new data center in Luleå, Sweden. It's powered 100% by renewable, sustainable energy. And Apple has just agreed to start working on that as well. They want to become 100% renewable and sustainable instead of powering their clouds with fossil fuels.
So there are ways out there.
Yes, the technology is there. It's just a matter of...
Because I know at times it's a little controversial, right?
Right.
So what would you say to people like that who are kind of fighting you on this?
I just don't think that we're going to be able to move forward with coal as one of the major producers of electricity or generators of electricity. It's just too damaging to the environment. You look at the Arctic ice, et cetera. I mean, climate change is really accelerating, and it's becoming even more important that we start changing things now. And the companies that are that have the technology and that have the right ideas about, being good to the environment and providing consumers with what they want, they should be the ones that lead the rest of, the technological world in the right direction.
And what can be the negative effects if this doesn't stop, if we don't do something about it?
Well, there's the melting of the Arctic ice. It's supposed to be melting about 25% more this summer than it did last summer. So that's a concern because of flooding, et cetera.
Sure.
The air is not, the quality of the air is not good. So there used to be a lot of smog, for example, in California, but that can be accelerated the more that we put carbon emissions into the atmosphere. And basically, it's just the warming of the atmosphere, which kind of changes the way everything works on the planet. For example, you could have an increase in a temperature that would affect maybe having a longer summer or a shorter winter, which would cause a certain insect to, reproduce and not die off like it was supposed to, and they would infest forests. That actually happened, I believe, up in Appalachia or the Adirondacks recently. There was some kind of beetle, some pine beetle that was affected because the winter wasn't as cold as it usually was.
So things we don't even think
yeah,
about.
It's really connected. It's really connected.
Like I wouldn't even think that, that kind of cloud would affect a small animal like a beetle, but it's all trickles down.
Right, yeah, the climate change affects everything on the planet.
So how can the community get involved? Can they go to a website? Is this something that, you guys just go out and promote, or are there events that we can come
We
and
have
volunteer?
events. We have movie screenings. On Coal River is the movie screening that we're showing about how mountaintop removal affects small communities and the people that live in them. Because now when they harvest coal, they don't mine so much as they blow off the top of mountains. And it's really affecting people in Appalachia. So we show that movie at different venues. We've had coffee shop screenings and church screenings. So anybody that's interested in showing the movie, inviting people, can contact me on Facebook, the Greenpeace in Tampa Bay Facebook page. They can also friend me, and my email's there as well.
So basically they can go to your website and find
exactly.
out all
We're
the
going to
events
post
that
all
you
the
have
events
going
on there. Exactly.
And if you had one thing to tell people, a way to protect the environment, one way to get started, what would you say?
I would say become involved with a larger organization, an organization that can really affect some change, and become part of a movement to make a difference.
And that's why you're here.
That's why I'm here.
Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much.
Don't go anywhere. We will be right back with two local crusaders who are working to protect our environment, Melissa Canaris and Brian Lauer. Don't go away.